today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This is the NFL on EA Sports. See Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It is a warm and pretty picturesque late summer afternoon at Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we got two teams here that finished at the bottom of the standings last year. But remember this. 15 of the last 16 seasons, we've seen at least one team go from the bottom of their division to the top in one season.
Last year we had two, Chicago and Houston. These two teams playing now, they think they can do the exact same thing this year and make it 16 out of 17 seasons.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Mixon with it. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On the screen, Bernard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Jaguars' 21.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. 1st and goal at the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
Here's a run with Mixon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of 1.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Makes the score, Bengals 3.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew, but I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' broken clavicle forced him onto the field in the 2nd quarter of Week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. A first carry now for Thompson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Flush to his right. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Ball carrier.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Gain of 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Armstead. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Minshew. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Minshew.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Loss of 3.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. That's complete. Bernard. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Giovanni Bernard.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Bengals.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Miles Jack.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Green brings it in. The 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 62 yards, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, Minshew to throw. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard.
On 1st down, Bernard. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 5-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. You got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Complete to Tyler.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And the Jaguar.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a first down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
46-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Flushed out right. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
On the pickup.
On 2nd and very short. Minshew. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Complete to Chris.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
8 yards.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Minshew. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Minshew's pass.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception. And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we said you did. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On first down, again, they go with Armstead. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. Carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Finding Green complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Burrow will throw. And able to find Green. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
For a Cincinnati Bengals.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game. And he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
He was looking for John Ross that time. And now it's second down. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Uzama. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Now Burrow on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
On second down, here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the screen pass, that's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got it down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
46-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking for Chark again. This time he's got him. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. Minshew and Chark on the hookup. Their 1st down, Jacksonville. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yards to go.
And the blitz does come. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.
I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
The score, Bengals 20, Jaguars 13.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary 1st step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Burrow gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a
Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got his man here. It's Green. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Wide receiver.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On first down, Mixon. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. 20.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Lambo on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. On the screen, Bernard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd.
Burrows.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6. At the 36.
Here's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. 3rd down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard.
So now Randy Bullock with an important field goal try here. This for the lead in the final stages.
5-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll give it back to Armstead. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. On third down, it's Thompson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
Oh, why are we doing this?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Jaguars have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.